All right, so the first way to come up with YouTube video ideas is to use a website called Quora. So Quora is a question and answer website that allows you to literally tap into different niches of people and then answer their specific questions and then be able to drive traffic to your YouTube channel and also use it as a way to come up with video ideas, all right? All right, so let me show you how it works. So as you can see right here, I've driven about 74,000 content views and then I got about 2,500 alone this month, right? Which is actually pretty powerful, right? Because I'm sending it to my channel and then I'm also using this as a way to keep my video ideas coming. All right, so let's check this out. So if you see right here, it says, how do you find ideas for creating videos? So that's a question that somebody asked, and crazily enough, that sparked the idea for this video that you're watching, right? Now, if you look right here, if I go ahead and I hit more, then you can see right here, I answered their question in a written form. And what's powerful, and this is more of like a strategy that you could use. Well, in this video, I'm giving you nine ways to come up with, video ideas. But over here on this post, I only gave them 5 ways. So what I could do down at the bottom, I can say, well, if you want to see this, more in depth and you want to see 4 more video ideas along with the 5 that I just shared you, then go ahead and watch my video over on my YouTube channel, right? So that's just a strategy to get them over to your channel. All right, so let me show you a little bit more of how it works. So right here it says knows about, right? So what Quora is going to do is they're going to actually use what I tell them that I know about, like whatever my expertise is, and they're going to give me questions that people have on the platform about those specific things. Now, if I come over here right here, and I click on answer, you can see right here they're giving me more and more questions. So I can literally never run out of ideas just using this first method that I'm showing you. All right, so the next way to come up with a YouTube video idea is to use the community tab, right? So let me show you exactly what you want to do. So I'm gonna click right here, I'm gonna click on my channel, and it's probably gonna start my video. YouTube? Okay, so I'm gonna stop that and then I'm gonna go right here to where it says community tab. Now, when I do this, right, if you don't yet have 500 subscribers, right, I do have a video on here on my channel that's gonna teach you how to get to 1,000, right? And you could apply some of the same things to be able to hit that milestone, so that way you'll be able to use this. Now, as you can see right here, you can see 10 days ago, I asked a question, what do you mostly use YouTube for? And the reason I do that, right, is to see, who everybody is, like what is your goal? So then that way, what I can do is I can tailor the content a lot more around, whatever that goal is for them. All right. And then the next one, what video are you working on today? Right. So that may not necessarily be one that I can craft a video idea from, but it's just something to kind of engage the audience. Now, right here, do you batch film your videos? So we had a couple people that says, yes, I do. And then we had some people that says no. And then some people said they've been trying to do this. So I might put together a video that shows people how I batch my videos and like my process, so that way they can use that for whatever, when they're creating their video content. Let's continue to go down a little bit more. So which one of these do you pay attention to the most? So it says impressions click-through rate, still watching at 30, average views per viewer, average percentage viewed, right? So I may do a video that's based around those. And then as we continue to go down, you see that I continue to do these things right here. And as I'm doing this, I'm just basically using it as a guide for me to say, okay, well, I probably need to do a video on that since a lot of people don't know how to do this. All right, so another way to come up with YouTube video ideas is to use a tool called Copyai. So Copyai has over 90 plus tools. It doesn't matter if you're using YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, email marketing, Facebook ads, Google ads, whatever it is that you want to generate content for, this tool will allow you to do it. All right, so let me show you how it works when it comes to YouTube video ideas. So right here it says find a tool. So what we want to do in this search box, we want to type in YouTube. So right here it says crazy YouTube ideas. So when I click on that, what this tool is going to do, it's not going to generate me a title. It's going to actually generate me ideas that I can use inside of my video once I figure out what my video is going to be about. All right, so what I'm gonna do in this box is I'm gonna type in either my niche or whatever the topic is that I wanna talk about. So what I'm gonna type in here is I'm gonna type in basketball, right? Let's say I got a basketball channel. So what I can do is I can hit create copy. And then what it's going to do is it's going to spit out all these ideas. Okay, so right here, imagine if there were 5 basketball courts in the same city block. Okay, that one isn't that great. Basketball trick shot competition, right? So I may just, have like a video where it's a bunch of people doing trick shots, and let's see if people can actually make it. However you want to come up with that idea. Now, obviously, I'm not in the basketball niche, right? But if you are, then you can get a little bit creative on what you do. Let's see, basketball shot with a watermelon as the basket, right? That's another one. Recording yourself shooting a basketball at the number of baskets that represent your age. Basketball player goes through an entire game without shooting the ball, right? So you see, it's kind of giving you ideas. So I'm gonna go ahead and try another one real quick. Let's say I have a channel that talks a lot about blogging. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit create copy, and let's see what it generates for us. Okay, blogger challenge. Blogger challenges blogger to an eating contest that they have to blog about. Finding 100 people who hate your blog post and giving them the chance to reply. Blogging 100 blogs in a row. Blogging 1 blog every minute for 1 year. So you see how it just continues to get you these ideas. And if you're experiencing that niche, it's going to be a lot easier for you to look at these and be like, okay, I see how I can use that, in another area. So if you see value in this, definitely go ahead and use that first link down below in the description, and that'll give you access for free. And if you decide to upgrade, then I will receive some type of credit from it. All right, so the next way to come up with YouTube video ideas is to use Facebook groups, all right? So let me show you exactly what you need to do. So right here, you can see it says groups. I'm gonna go ahead and click on that. And then right here, you can see all of the different groups that I'm in, right? So right here, it says Final Cut Pro users, right? So let's say, for instance, I'm an editor, or I really understand how to use Final Cut Pro, and I can answer specific questions for people. So some groups will actually have where you see where it says questions, and it'll basically filter everything of all the different questions that people ask. Now, another way is if you're in a group, all you got to do is just hit like Command F. And then what you can do from there is you could just put question, and then it's going to find all the questions inside of the group anyway. You see how it's just kind of moving as I go through? That's one way to do it. But if they have this questions filter, all I got to do is click on this, and then you can see right here, hey guys, how can I change bitrate in the export TKS? Right? And then as we keep going down, we can look at all of these different questions that people are asking, and then we can go ahead and we can create a video based off the idea. Or if we've already created a video, now we can actually start getting people over to our channel as a little strategy that you can use. Now that's for the groups that you're already in. Now let's say, for instance, you want to find a group. So what I would do is I would click on groups. I then would come up here, and let's say, for instance, I'm in the gardening niche, and people may have questions about that. So what I would do is I would hit search groups for gardening. And then look at all these groups that are popping up. Look at this, 250,000 members. 88,000 members in this group, over 1 million members in this group. So all you will want to do is just click on this, try to see what the group is all about, and then just hit join the group. Now, some groups are going to have you answer questions because they want to see, if this is really your interest. And then some of them, they're not going to require that. And then all you got to do is just be very helpful in those groups, answer people's questions, and then use those as video ideas to grow your channel. Okay, so another way for you to come up with YouTube video ideas is to use your comments, right? And the way that you want to do this is right here. You can see I've already clicked on the comments tab, but as you can see, it says I haven't responded, right? Now, not every comment that you get is going to be a question, but how do you filter it very quickly so you can just scan through all of them? So what you want to do is you want to click X on this. And then right here, you want to click into this, and then right here it says contains questions. So I want to click on contains questions, and then every comment that you see right here is going to be questions. And then that way I could take whatever it is that they're asking a question about. If it's something that I feel like, it needs another video, then I can go that route. But if it's just something that you see, they're asking a question and you can answer it in the comments, then just go ahead and do it that way. Now, as you can see right here, this person says, I've done everything you've shown and still can't get my description links clickable. Any suggestions, right? So this may be something that I just go and, reply back to them with another way that they can actually have their links in their description clickable. All right, so let me try to find one that I actually use as a video idea. Let's keep going. It should be somewhere down here. Okay, so this right here. So how did you make this short? I've been wanting to make shorts with B-roll and captions. So what did I do? I created a video that shows people how to turn their long videos into YouTube shorts, TikToks, and Reels. And also over on TikTok, I got somebody asking the same question. So what did I do? If I click on content, and then I go right here and give it a few seconds to kind of populate. Sometimes YouTube is a little bit slow. All right, there we go. All right, so right here, how to easily turn any YouTube video into a short, reel, or TikTok. So it's just a matter of you looking at that question and saying, okay, I got a few people already asking me this. I think I need to go ahead and create a video on that specific topic. All right, so another way for you to come up with YouTube video ideas is to use Twitter. Now, the way that I like to go about this is actually very simple, right? I just look at whatever people's frustrations are, and then I type them in on Twitter to see if people are actually saying these things. So basically, you could use this as a way to drive traffic to your YouTube channel, or you could use this as a way to look at, okay, do people actually care about this particular thing? All right, so check this out. So what I want to do is up here in the search bar, I want to type in, I'm gonna type in Twitter, but I'm also at the end of that, I want you to type in twitter.com/search-advanced, right? Now what this is gonna do is gonna pop up like advanced search tab, and then watch what happens. All right, so this is what is gonna pop up right here. So in this box where it says all of these words, what I want you to type are certain frustrations that you know that your target audience would have, right? So let's say I'm in the weight, like the fitness or the weight loss space, right? What I would wanna do is I would wanna type in something like, why is my belly fat not going away? Okay, maybe that's something that people type on Twitter, right? So I'll go ahead and I'll hit search and let's see what pops up. Okay, let me tell you how I turned off my alcohol dependency when a doctor told me. Okay, so that one's not too related. It's been months and the extra fat on my belly from the pregnancy is not going away. I'm not doing much about it, but still, why is it still there? Okay, so that's somebody who has a concern. Right here, the only place I need this fat removed is my lower belly. Like, why is it not going away, right? That's a sign of frustration. So guess what? I can come over here to YouTube, right? Matter of fact, we're gonna go to an incognito browser, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna see, do people care about losing belly fat? And I really don't have to search, but I wanna show you what I would do. How to lose belly fat. All right, look at this. And it's showing me all of these different things already, right? Look at this, how to lose belly fat for women. So if woman is your target audience, then you would literally just come right here, click on this, and see how many people care about this. Look at this right here, 128 million people. 2.4 million views on these videos, right? So obviously people care about that topic. So you basically just use Twitter to type in frustration. So I'm gonna show you another way, not another way, but another example. Let's try this one. I need, right, because I know people say this all the time, I need more YouTube subscribers. All right, and then we just hit enter. All right, so check it out. Yo, I need 5 more subscribers on my YouTube channel. I need 10 more subscribers on my YouTube channel, right? So this is literally people who are, either, giving out their frustrations, or they're just putting like what they feel. And then you could use that as a way to check the demand and then create that video content and make sure people are actually searching for it, just like I just showed you. All right, so another way to come up with YouTube video ideas is to use YouTube Autocomplete. Now, this is actually one of my favorite ways because you don't have to use a tool, especially if you're a little bit low on money, then you could just use this as a way to gather your ideas. So what you want to do is you want to come up to the search box, and what you want to do is you want to type in whatever niche you're in or whatever topic you're talking about. So let's say that I'm going to be teaching people how to use Instagram to grow their business, right? So first I would type out Instagram, and then I would see, what do people care about when it comes to Instagram? So they obviously care about story ideas. They care about getting followers. They care about updates and filters and different things like that, right? But how do I get a little bit more specific? So I might put Instagram for, and then now it says Instagram for beginners, Instagram for business, Instagram for artists, and so on and so on. Now I'm gonna show you a cool trick that I use to find even more video ideas. So what I do is, in front of this Instagram, what I do is I put an underscore, I hit space, and then in front of the underscore, what I do is I put A, B, C, all the way throughout the entire alphabet. And that's going to give me ideas based on whatever letter that I type in. So let's say, for instance, I start with A. So it's going to put an A in front of everything and then put Instagram behind it, right? And then another thing I could do is I can put the exact same thing. So an underscore on the right side, right? So let me show you how that will work. So what I would do is I would hit underscore, and then I will go ahead and erase this right here. And then what I would do is I will put the A on the end. So check it out, Instagram account delete, right? So then I can go and put a B, Instagram block to unblock, Instagram birthday story ideas. So you see how it's pulling out ideas that weren't there from the get-go. And that's how you can use YouTube autocomplete to, see what people really care about. All right, so another cool way that you can use to come up with video ideas is to use your top 10 videos. Now, here's what you want to do first. You want to come up here and you want to adjust this to 90 days, right? That gives us a little bit more of a longer time. So now what we want to do is we want to go down and we want to look at, okay, so we got this video right here, how to turn on YouTube comments. So 40% average view duration. We can go through here and we can see, okay, can we repeat any of these videos? That's one thing. And then we can also look at these as like, okay, we're looking at this. Well, how can we create a new opportunity or like a new video based around somewhat of the same thing, right? So that's what we want to do when we're looking at, all of our different top 10 videos, right? Now, another way, and I almost forgot this when I was showing you search. So if I go into the settings, right? So let me go here real quick. It won't let me click it. Okay, so I'm gonna click on this. And then I'm gonna go to traffic sources. And then right here, you can see it says YouTube search, right? So it's over the last 90 days, I'm gonna see all the keywords that have generated me traffic. So I'm gonna click on YouTube search. And then right here, look at this, how to turn on comments on YouTube. Elgato Facecam versus Logitech Brio. How to enable comments off of YouTube. And what's powerful about this is sometimes you'll have keywords that people are typing in that they find you on. And then what you can do, if you see that you haven't created a video on something that people are typing in, then you can go ahead and create a video based off of that. And then another thing you could do is you could just see, okay, well, these are driving me traffic. Then now I can use these as a way to add them to, my tag box on the videos that don't have those keywords, so we can show up and I rank higher for a lot of those keywords. All right, so this next one is a little bit different, right? So if you're in a YouTube partner program and you're trying to make more money from like AdSense, then I'm gonna show you what you need to do if you wanna be able to do that, all right? All right, so what you wanna do is you wanna go ahead and click See More inside of the analytics. And then what you wanna do is right here where it says YouTube estimated revenue, we're gonna add another tab, right? So the tab we're gonna add is we're gonna click right here on the plus. We then gonna look for, should be somewhere around here, we're gonna look for playback based CPM, right? So we're gonna click on that and it's gonna add a new tab. Now, when we add this new tab, you can see right here, it's gonna show us all of the different CPMs. So what we wanna do is we wanna filter this by your estimated revenue. And then as you can see right here, it's going to show us all of our high CPM videos, right? So if you have a higher CPM video, then guess what? You don't have to get as much views because you're going to make more money anyway because it's high, both the RPM and the CPM. So if your focus is to boost your AdSense revenue, you definitely want to create videos around all the topics that generate you the most amount of money, which as you can see right here, this generates me a $50 CPM. This generates me a $82 CPM. $12 CPM, $19, $26, and so on and so on. All right, so now that you know how to come up with video ideas, the next step is to turn those ideas into search terms that people care about. And so I want you to watch this video next because I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. See you over there.